Icicles. I can't stay for long, but hopefully the stream is going well. Glad the kitties are back. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 2 tier 1s on Twitch. Appreciate you, Icicles. Yeah, I am too. We hopefully we all are. I mean,
guys, look, I'm on YouTube. I'm famous.
With Crobat, Arceus, and then Carnivine, they all work together actually pretty well because Arceus and Carnivine are both basic, so that only takes up 4 slots in your deck. Carnivine gives you good early game, Arceus gives you good late game, and then Crobat is just really good support from the bench too. So,
well, I didn't say I won. G'day people, this is Sharpino here. Welcome you guys to episode number 10 of the Pokémon Insurgence Hardcore Nuzlocke. We have back after a little hiatus due to, again, real life problems really just getting in the way here. But we have returned. Our team is here on the screen, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the episode. Now, I do believe we do have some more areas to explore within this cave. So, we'll continue going on this cave exactly where we left off over here. So basically what we're seeing around this cave is that we have these statues over here. We have an item. An Amphrosite. Oh, so if we get ourselves an Ampharos, then we can get ourselves a Mega. Nice, okay. Now I'm looking forward to bumping into a Mareep or a Flappy. That would be cool. Alright, so we've got all these statues that are all around this cave over here. And we have another repel, because I'm guessing this is all part of the same area, so I don't imagine this would be different. So what are these statues over here? It's a statue of Pidgeotto, but looks different. Metal, cold, hard to touch. Okay, so are they all like this, or is there something to what? Oh wait, there's a button on this one, I think. Would you like to press it? Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, what do we have? It's a static encounter. Now this, I believe, would be normally a Delta Pidgey, because that's one of the new Deltas in this game. But this is going to be completely randomized. What's our static encounter? Interesting. Okay, Porygon Z. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will not knock back a Porygon Z. So I think this would be an opportune time to go ahead and use our Quick Ball on this Porygon Z, because it's the very first turn of the battle, and what better time to use a Quick Ball than in the first turn. And there we go, we got ourselves a Porygon Z as our static encounter. Nice! Okay. Alright, so nickname I have for you. What I usually call you Prismatic. I like Prism for some reason. I just think of Pokemon Prism when I think of Porygon Z. But what else I'm trying to think? I'm getting full, like, because it's like download, like computer virus. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna call you Norton, like the security. I don't know. It's the weirdest name I could think of. But so we have Norton, the Porygon Z. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's much more to explore in this area. So that must have been the secret of this area here. So we'll go ahead and keep using our repels to get out of this cave with no issues. And then we'll continue along the route where we left off in the last episode, where we walked in here for our random encounter. So I don't think there's anything else over here. So we're good to just go ahead and just make our way back downtown, walking fast, seeing what it's all about. If you will. Alright, so we got an encounter here. We got an encounter for Route 5. Random item. What do we got? A Delta Pidgeotite. We're finding all these goddamn Megastones. What is this? Jesus. Okay. Another item. A Soldew. Bro. If we get a Latios or Latias, bro, that would be insane right now. I mean, gosh. And we made it to Koreatown. Hooray. Okay. So let's check all the houses. Let's see what's up. Some Pokemon are creepier than they first appear. No, you're definitely not kidding there, you know. And apparently, yeah, it's Drifloon that is the Pokemon that likes to pick up kids. The Drifloon's trying to figure out how much you weigh. Trying to pick me up? I'm not a child, okay? Get away from me, okay? Get away from me. Alright, so, I actually had a very interesting thing happen to me the other day. So, over a week ago, I had a fan actually message me. They DM'd me on Twitter. And they kind of wanted to have a conversation. Look, I'm not going to... Okay, Fire Gym, cool, thanks. They wanted to have a conversation about the 2 Charizards that are on my team. And they kind of made a point that apparently, like, in last episode, I made it a point that, you know, if I didn't want to encounter duplicate species, then I really shouldn't really keep them both. What I will pose is a question to you guys, which I thought was, look, you know what, I'm, like I said, not calling out this person who made the comment, because, look, everyone's entitled to make their own comments on this sort of situation, but considering this person said they're not a big fan of Charizard because they think it's overrated, and that Charizard is used by a lot of people in Let's Plays, and look, I don't disagree with that, I agree with the person with what they're saying, but at the same time, it's like, the way I looked at it anyways, for me anyways, and like you guys were here in the last episode when you told me to talk about this, I was talking about, you know, hey, how it's cool that we have, you know, a regional variant and the original Cantonian version of the Pokemon, and, you know, how cool that was to have both Pokemon on the team. It was holding a lucky egg, but instead it gives us a metal coat. I really wish I had that lucky egg, but you know what, considering that we've got the rare candies on deck, I think the metal coat actually would be pretty good in case we get into a Scyther, so we can evolve that into Scizor or an Onix into a Steelix. So you never know, guys. You just never know. We could make it work. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I guess question for today, I guess that I'll ask you guys since we're all here. Oh, we can break these rocks and we can get this free item over here. That's cool. So question for today is, what is a Pokemon that... Okay, it's going to be our static encounter. Oh. Really? Pachirisu? Okay. Sure. Pachirisu. Woo! Alright, let's throw a Premier Ball at this Pachirisu, because it matches your color scheme. Do you want to join us, Pachirisu? Apparently not. Apparently he wants to throw down first with Electro Ball, which shouldn't do too much because we're very fast. So let's go for a quick attack. This should get some damage on it. Oh, look at that. Alright, so if we go for one more quick attack, we should be able to bring it down to the yellow. Oh, it has Super Fang. Oh, that's fun. Isn't that fun, guys? Having a Pachirisu have Super Fang? Actually, it was actually one of the primo moves it used when it became a world champion. So, I mean, I guess it's okay. But, you know, Pachirisu, welcome to the squad. You'll be our encounter for this area. Alright. Now, this is technically a static encounter. So, it's not a random encounter per se. Man, Pachirisu, really, dude? Alright, I'm gonna call you Conker, as in, yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day. If you know what that game's all about, then you're OGs like me. Alright, but I was just trying to break these rocks over here, trying to get to this TM over here. And that is frustration. That is exactly what I'm feeling right now. How appropriate that that's what I'm feeling right now is frustration. So, if only it were just any other Pokemon, I would not feel so frustrated. Okay, so question for today. Going back to what I was saying before, Pachirisu interrupted me so rudely and leaves me frustrated at the TM I got. What is a Pokemon that is an unpopular favorite of yours? So, like, what is a Pokemon that is a fan favorite, but to you, maybe they're a bit overrated? So, and we get an odd keystone. So, okay, we can get ourselves a Spiritomb. That's cool. If we can exchange that for the Spiritomb, or we can find out where the Spiritombs are, that would be cool. I know Castform looks like. Really? Do tell me. What does Castform look like, sir? I mean, you didn't tell me. What does it look like? So, you know, what is a Pokemon that I feel like is overrated, that everyone loves? Look, I'm trying to think. What is a Pokemon that everyone loves that I don't like? Okay, I don't know if I have an answer to that question, if I'm being perfectly honest. Experienced battlers, okay. Okay, experiment with Megastone myself, okay. So these scientists are all about the Megastones. Rukura, okay. So yeah, so what is a Pokemon? If I can think of one, I'll let you guys know. But leave a comment down below and tell me what Pokemon you feel is overrated. Do you guys think like Charizard's overrated? Like the random commenter who spoke to me about this? Or do you guys think there's another Pokemon that is like overrated? You know, so let me know in the comments down below. We can find a project. What do you say? Do you want to join the Scientist Club? Yes, great. Have us join us. We can basically, we have a lab where we're running experiments on very ancient Pokemon. However, just a few hours ago, one of the Pokemon escaped and is now freeing all of them. Oh, I remembered this. This is an event for a free Pokemon. I completely remember this now. Okay. So I do remember this. So this is kind of like the TV side quest. So we do actually get ourselves another encounter. Okay, now, although that's what you guys can see, they're fossil Pokemon, they're obviously not going to be the exact Pokemon. So if I had to pick a Pokemon, I guess Leaf just wanted to say something here. And Talonflame is going to be our choice. And Talonflame is not a bad Pokemon at all. So you know what? I'm cool with that. I am very cool with a Talonflame. Yo, I am down to Talonflame. Let's go. One of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon, so definitely a lot better than the Pachirisu that we caught not too long ago. My goodness. Okay, and it has Flare Blitz already. Oh goodness, at level 5? Oof. Good thing it's level 5, and good thing I didn't False Swipe, but otherwise we would have lost that encounter. Okay, so now we know there's Flare, because Talonflame gets a lot of good level 1 moves. Actually, yo, that's actually pretty cool. But Talonflame don't want to stick around. What's the deal, Talonflame? What's the go? You don't want to stick around with me? What the hell, dude? What's your problem, huh? What's your problem? Talonflame, Mr. Flaming Talon over here. You know, what's your problem, dude? Alright, so you want to stick in the ball this time? No, apparently not. Oh, Jesus. Okay. But like I said, if I could think of a Pokemon that I think is overrated, I will let you guys know. I think we have to go Ultra Ball, guys. I mean, we could use Nuzlocke Ball. Probably should have done that over the Ultra Ball. Because the Ultra Ball is more so for, like, harder encounters. But even so, Talonflame says no. My goodness, man. Look at this. It already has Brave Bird. Dude. Wow, this Talonflame is going to be a real knockout. No pun intended. Look, if it's going to keep using Brave Bird and Flare Blitz, it's going to probably whittle itself down, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but because I really have no moves that could really hurt it. So I feel like this is the best way, and we just have to wait for this Pokemon to eventually get in the Pokeball. Actually, I did think of a Pokemon just now. A Pokemon I think that is overrated, that a lot of people seem to hold in high regard, Lucario. Now, before you Lucario lovers get in the comment section and be like, what the hell, Sharpino? I thought I liked you. Just hear me out, okay? Lucario is a good Pokemon. I'm not saying it's a bad Pokemon, I just think it's a bit overrated. And what I mean by this is, because of the cartoon, because of the anime, and because of its Mega Evolution, you know, a lot of people used to fanboy for Lucario. And me personally, although it is a good Pokemon, for me, I think it just got a bit more hype than what it should have got. You know what I mean? Like, in Gen 4, when it first came out, it was cool. But again, it wasn't like a game-breaking Pokemon. Like, it wasn't like, in its time, in this generation, it was not like a, oh my god, Pokemon, you know? It was cool that you got it in, you know, in only one part of the game when you got the egg from that lady, what's her name? Near the Iron Islands, I think Lucy, I think her name was. I can't remember her name, but yeah. So it was cool that you could get the Pokemon only once in each game. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, I was just never a fan of. I was never a fan of Lucario, and I will say, since I've been playing Pokemon Pocket, I will say Lucario in Pokemon Pocket is actually pretty crazy. So, so let's see what we could have gotten if we would have gone Archon first. Watch one of these encounters be like a legendary. Well, this would have been dupes, because we already have a Rapidash, so we can just run away from this one. Okay, so that's that taken care of. So that was We have another leap over here. Let's see what the second leap would have been. Okay, so far we've got the best encounters so far, so not disappointed so far, not disappointed. Let's see what Lord Helix would have given us. Would Lord Helix have lived up to the hype of its name? Ooh! Damn! Oh my gosh. Delta Lilligant, my goodness. Wait, that's another Delta Lilligant. Hang on a second, hold up. Didn't we see a Delta Lilligant not too long ago that was like a fire type? Or was that something different? I'm pretty sure it was Lilligant. Unless this is the Delta variant. Well, no, hang on. We had a fire type Lilligant, and now we have a fairy type. Unless this one is like a Hisuian variant. I'm not too sure, but I would have loved to catch this only because it's something different, okay? So far we could have had one better encounter. This would have been Delta species, because, you know, this is the same reason we knocked back the Tangela a few episodes ago. Alright, and we have the Kabutops. So that Kabutops is like the boss Pokemon, okay? Okay, Skiddo, not bad. Still, I think that, honestly, we did get I would say the best two options. But now we're coming up to the boss Pokemon here, and I'm not sure what level this Pokemon is at. So, to guarantee that we do have our Pokemon all healed up and everything else, let's see what the boss Pokemon would have been had we decided to pick this Pokemon. So, our encounter, thank God, was not this. Oh, thank the Lord we did not wait for this. My goodness. Okay. I am cool with this as our encounter. My goodness. Could you imagine if we would have said, knock back all of the side encounters and just wait for this? The disappointment on my face would have been paramount. I mean, that team frustration would have been used on myself, and I would have learned frustration in that moment right there. Okay. So honestly, I think the Talonflame was like one of the best encounters in this area. So I think we got pretty good in that sense, you know what I mean? So apparently it was a Kabutops, and I don't know if it was a Delta variant. We got $3,000, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so you know, we got that encounter there, so that's nice. Okay. So we could get a random encounter in the water, but I feel like we'd be cheating if we did that, because like we technically did get a random encounter already in that rock smashing capability, so I feel like if we did it again, it would be cheating. So I'm going to respect the, you know, the Nuzlocke and just not get another encounter, because I feel like that would be, you know, a bit of bad etiquette on my part. But let's go ahead and check out these latest Pokemon that we did catch. Okay, look at these items that we got on here. My goodness, let's have a look at some of them. So we have a Charty Berry, which is used to reduce super effective rock type moves. So that's going to be good in battles for sure. IVs are terrible. We have Electrike that has naive nature, and IVs are terrible. We have Voltorb that's holding a Delta Typhlosionite. You know that crazy Typhlosion we saw last episode that was electric type? We got its Megastone. So we're just collecting all the Megastones today. This is crazy. Next we've got Stardust with a Modest Nature Adaptability Pro. Okay, this is a pretty good Porygon Z. Die hit 2, and it may have pickup, which actually isn't bad because we can farm some good items. We have a Talonflame with safety goggles, bro. And it has flame body, so if we hatch eggs now, we have a Pokemon that can help us out here. So let's, you know what, let's take all the items off these Pokemon over here. That's crazy. I mean, the Genius Wing, maybe not the best item, but safety goggles is pretty good if we go into like the sand areas, or we go up against a Pokemon that has like powder moves. And we got ourselves another Megastone. This is like the third Megastone we have found this episode. This is crazy. We found an Anthracite. We got a Delta. It was a Delta Megastone. What was the Delta Megastone again? I mean, we got the list here, so we could just quickly look it up. So what was the other Delta? What was the other Megastone that we got? Because we got 3 this episode. So we got. Oh wait, the Megastones are over here. So we got Delta Pidgeottype, that's what it was. So we got these 3 in this one episode. So that is pretty crazy. And like I said, we've also got some other megastones as well, as you guys can see, that we've collected. So I'm looking forward to getting some other encounters for sure. So now I'm just trying to figure out where we have to go from here. So we can't use strength here. We don't have a Pokemon with no strength. Okay. So where are we supposed to go from here? I'm curious. Because, like I said, it has been a while since we've done, you know, adventuring here. I think we're meant to keep going to the... What's this over here? The stock market's closed. Stock market? What the hell? Freaking stock market? What the hell is this? Alright. Alright, so we do have ourselves another area to move to over here. So we do get ourselves another... The Razai Desert. Okay. So we do get ourselves another encounter here in the Razai Desert. You know what? Having the safety goggles in this area would actually be pretty good for us because it would then make us unaffected by the you know what I'm talking about, by the sand, right? The sand. So where's our safety goggles though? Do I already have safety goggles? I do. I have 2 pairs now. Okay, cool. Well, I'll attach it to Natsu, and I'll also attach it to my Gardevoir, just so that we're not affected by the sand over here. Also, we've got all these cool items we could put on our team right now. I'll go ahead and put the King's Rock on Assassin. Let's see. What other items could I put on my Pokemon here? Because I've got a lot of cool items. Alright, you know, definitely some items to you know, mess with. Also, guys, while I was off screen, I found the Zekrom armor. So, this is going to become key later on in the episode. So, not as of now, but later on it will. I'll attach a Sea Incense to Trident, so now it's got more boosted attack power. Then I'll put boost the power of Steel type moves. I don't think anything can really benefit that right now. So let's just keep going through here. That's a Flygon. Bro, look at that Flygon just chilling up top. And we found a red shard. And there's a Crocodile just up on top of the rock faces. I love the attention to detail on that. Our encounter for the desert is a Volbeat. And remember how we didn't catch it because that was our... Wait, hang on a second. No, it was our fossil encounter, but then we lost the game data and we had to replay it. So, unfortunately, Volbeat is a legitimate encounter. So this Volbeat will be our encounter. So, we'll go to a bag, we'll get a Nuzlocke ball, and hopefully the Volbeat will eventually come with us. It's ironic how some of these Pokemon that we lost are eventually coming back to us. Like, we've got the Weeping Bell that we recovered. You know, we've got the Volbeat here saying, hey, I'm back. You know, seeing some rages, and Volbeat gets affected by the storms. But we don't because we've got the safety goggles on. So that's pretty cool. The fact that we've got 2 pairs. I thought we had 1 pair, but apparently we had 2. So that's actually pretty cool. Nice. Okay, and we caught the Volbeat. Okay. Alright, so added to the team once again for the 2nd time, Firefly. Alright, nickname for you. I don't know why Tuxedo seems to be the only name. I can't remember what I called it last time, but I think Tuxedo was what I called it last time because he's, you know, a dapper kind of guy. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and use the repels now to make sure that we don't keep getting weighed down by encounters here. So where are those repels? So we can stop the randomness of just these encounters, one after the other after the other. So we'll just keep moving through. If I need to take on trainers, I will do so, but I think we are getting close to the level cap, I'm pretty sure. So we can just keep, you know, moving along here. There's a random item over here. There's a couple of random items in the desert. We found an Aspia Berry, which I believe is used to heal a Pokemon if it's frozen. So if we do get a Pokemon that's frozen, I guess it's good to have. But only, I guess, as a held item, because as you know, we can't use items during battle. As this Indiana runs into us and has a Beedrill to begin with. Okay, so level 40. So like I said, this is why I didn't want to go too much more further with the training here. Poison Jab, that's going to do some damage to us. Thunderbolt. And we get a critical hit, which is nice. And once again, because of our safety goggles, we're not going to be affected by the sandstorm here. So, I'm going to swap into Cleaver, expecting it to go for a poison type move, and then it should just die to that. So it's resisted. We should be able to take this. No poison, thankfully for that. And the Beedrill does go down for the count. Nice job, Cleaver. And actually, Cleaver would be really good in this area because it has Sand Force, which means its attack power will be boosted thanks to the Sandstorm. Alright, so, any other random items around here that's like begging to be found? Oh yes, there's another item over here. Let's have a look. A Colberberry. Ooh. Ooh, for dark type moves? Yo, sign me up, buddy. Sign me up. We're finding all these cool items over here. Team 102, Achilles Heel. That is a move I've never had of before. Achilles Heel. This user deals super effective damage to targets that are not immune to this move. And apparently everybody can learn this move. So, what kind of move type is it though? That's what I'm curious about. Let me have a look and see what type Achilles tendon is though. It's normal. The user identifies a weakness in its target, dealing super effective damage to all that are not affected by this. I might have to do a bit of research on that because I'm not too sure whether that's a good thing or if it's not a good thing. That's an interesting move. I've never heard that before, and I don't believe that was in the last time I played this game. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Now, Razai Cavern. So this is another area, and I do believe we get ourselves an encounter here. So, I'm going to go ahead and put Assassin at front. Okay. As we do get ourselves another opportunity to get ourselves an encounter, we just have to wait for the repel to wear off, which it just did there. So, another item. That's a timer ball, but it's called a Durenberry. Okay, a random berry instead of the better item, so, you know, that's always fun when you could have got something good. But it comes with the territory. And counter for the cavern is... Ooh. Wowza. Okay, it's a Nuzlocke. Well, we could not have chosen a better Pokemon to begin the battle with, so that's good. The problem is, I don't know what moveset this Azelf has. So let me just quickly have a look at Gen 6 or Gen 7. So Gen 7. Actually, I think it's Gen 6. Gen 6 Azelf moveset. And only because, like I said, I want to see what moveset it has at this current level. So right now it's level 35. So its moveset right now, being level 35, it has Uproar, Swift, Detect, and Imprison. So, no rest, which thank God for that, because that's what I was really worried about, is if it had rest. So, there is potential that we could get this Pokemon. So, I'll go for a quick attack. Alright, does a little bit of damage. There's the Swift that we predicted earlier. So we're going to whittle it down to the red. That's what we're going to try to do here. And we do. And then what we're going to do is... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now we're going to swap into the Delta Charizard because it has no moves that can touch Delta Charizard. So that is perfect for us. So a great opportunity for us. And it's holding a Quick Claw. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, so I guess now it comes down to the luck of the balls, I guess, because, you know, the Mythicals are very hard to capture, and if we could capture an Azelf, that would be amazing. But the problem is we don't have any status moves that I'm aware of. I don't think we have any. But, as it stands right now, this Azelf could potentially be a great encounter, but the question is, will we get it, is the question, you know? So, I feel like this might take a while. So, maybe I'll cut back to when we do get the encounter, or if we fail the encounter. So, stay tuned for that.
2,000 years later.
Hey, let's go. Oh, my goodness. Alright, that took a couple of minutes off my life that I'll never get back, but hey, we did get ourselves the encounter, so let's go. We have Azelf. Great. Our first legendary for this Let's Play. Actually, second Let's... We forgot about Zekrom. We can't forget about Zekrom. Okay, nickname for you. I know what I'm gonna call you. You're like a genie. You know what? I'm gonna call you Robin. Like Robin Williams, rest in peace to the genie. Okay, so there we go. We got ourselves an Azov. Beautiful. Alright, so let us continue. Oh, we're gonna get the repels back up. I forgot about that. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! A Delta Arcanine. Good golly. Good gosh. Okay. And I just don't know why I said it like that, but oh my goodness. We got down to 14 balls. I think we started like, I think it was 30. So we got down to half our load of balls to get that Pokemon. So yeah, that was a thing. But you know what, guys? I think I will go ahead and wrap this episode right here. Just so I can heal my team, bring ourselves back to here, because I don't want to go through here and risk anything happening to my team right now. So I will say, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button down below, because as always, your support is greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Pokémon Insurgence Hardcore Nuzlocke as we continue to venture through this cave here. We do bump into Damien, I think, in this cave, I'm pretty sure, which then does mean we do boost ourselves to the next level cap. So more exciting things to look forward to again, and hopefully the scheduling will go back to the normal 3 to 4 vids a week. And again, I do apologize for the delay, guys, but again, if life comes first, guys. I hope you can understand that. So until next time I see you guys in the next video, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.